Hi everyone, Phil from Tech for Techs here. Today we're going to be looking at this from Tecware. It's basically a wrist pad. It's called the Phantom and it's designed for Tenkeyless keyboards. They do have larger ones available as well. Recommended retail price of this is under £19 and we've got links in the description if you're interested. Okay, as you can see, we're looking at the Tecware Tenkeyless keyboard wrist pad. I'm guessing you don't have to specifically use this with a Tecware keyboard, but I'm guessing it will fit it better than if you were using another brand. These have got a recommended retail price of $18.99. I'm pretty sure they do a full-size one as well, which is just a few pounds more. The back of the box, not a huge amount on there, so it's telling you it's foam filled, double stitched. Pretty good, 70mm height, so it's quite thick, and it's got anti-slip rubber base for stability, which is also pretty good as well. Dimensions on there are 370 by 100 by 17mm. Okay, so this is what you've got in the box. There's not much to it. You've got your wrist pad, which does actually feel quite nice. It's quite firm, it's not too soft. It does sort of hold in the imprint for a few seconds as well, which is good, because that means it'll sort of mould to the shape of your wrists and stuff when you're typing. It has their logo on the front if you can make that out. It's all black. As I said, it is double stitched, which should give you extra durability and again style. It might be nice for probably a slightly different colour stitch, probably a slight grey stitch or something, just to make it pop a little bit more. But to be honest, it looks pretty good in all honesty. The height, again, 17mm. That should be good enough for most. Again, it's the ideal size for if you've got a Tenkeyless keyboard. You've got that anti-slip base there. So if I put that down and try and push this, ain't moving anywhere. You can see my table is rocking and not the wrist mat. So that's very good. And that's one of the advantages with this is if you want a wrist rest, you can buy it separately. So let's just say you go out and buy a keyboard, especially from Tecware, they won't give you the wrist rest because a lot of people don't use them. So they're not going to charge you for one by putting it in the box. So if you want one, you can buy it separately for an additional cost. Just to give you an idea what it looks like with one of their keyboards. This is their Phantom keyboard, which is roughly around about £55. Let me just plug it in, just make it light up a little bit so it stands out a bit more. So there you go. So as you can see there, it stands out pretty good, and using both together is a nice combination because it fits perfectly with the size of that one, but it should fit with any other Tenkeyless keyboard as well. It fits the size of a Cooler Master one we've got in the back, so you could buy this for any keyboard really which is Tenkeyless. And again, everyone's different, everyone types different. Some people prefer narrower ones, wider ones, different shape ones, whatever, but for the actual like memory foam what's in there, I don't think it's actually memory foam, they just call it foam filled, so it should be pretty good. And it doesn't feel too hot either, which means that you shouldn't be sweating too much on there, which should be pretty good. But as you can see, good combination to go with a Tenkeyless keyboard, and again for the price of it, it's not too expensive. You're looking at basically £19 retail, probably a little bit cheaper. And again, we've got links in the description below.